So I was gonna originally make more lighthearted video, just taking the piss out of all of the progressives, just absolutely pissing their pants when Trump was getting elected and everything was turning, and they're just freaking out. They're like, oh my God, the polls were wrong, and and it was honestly hilarious to watch some of them. Some gems that really come to mind are Trey Melvin posting videos just absolutely enraged and saying incoherent, randomly bullshit. I'll probably have some sort of compilation of that just recently, laughing at it. But what I was going to end that video with was essentially, so they're flipping out now, cue the Ramoner protests, basically. Like, cue what happened in Brexit, the Brexit Remain protests. Cue those protests for Trump. And a couple days went by because just don't get videos done. We had our Remembrance Day and stuff like that. Then the Donald Trump protest came, and all I gotta say is you guys are fucking retarded. We don't like the result of the election. We're going to protest the people because that makes sense. Why the fuck do you protest the people? The ones that came out and voted and beat your side.
This is blasphemy. This is madness.
Like, let me just say this again. You are protesting the results of a democratic election. Are you fucking on glue? Are you just passing along the fucking hardcore bath salts at your protests? Obviously not. I don't see any, so social justice is as bad as bath salts, I guess. I don't know. Like, how the fuck do you bring reason to just completely unreasonable... Like, what you're advocating for is dictatorship. It's advocating against democracy. Oh, you're advocating against people's right to vote for their representatives. Are you fucking mad? Are you? Like I said, social justice. It's just, it melts your brain into a retard. Apparently, like that's all I can see. But I think the real key here is to remember that these protesters aren't Americans. What? They've been born here. Their parents, they could be like fifth generation Americans. No, they're not Americans. You know why? Because they have no national pride. Look at them. They're flying fucking Palestine flags. For fuck's sakes, are you serious? Fucking Mexican flag. Like, you're not American if you're flying a Mexican flag. I don't give a shit. You're not American. You don't belong to this national identity. Oh, instead you burn flags. Oh, that's fucking wonderful. Basically what happened was the Americans turned up to vote. The ones that go to the Donald Trump rallies and chant USA because that's the name of their nation, and they evidently value it by chanting that, to show their support of their nation, the idea of America, chanting USA. Yeah. None of the people there that show any sense of national pride are at your anti-Trump protests doing all the bullshit. And then to make matters worse, of course, there's violence, people smashing cars because you're a bunch of anarchist retards. Okay? I'm a punk. I consider myself, fuck you, I think what I want to think. Fuck that, That's the reason why I think I support I'm a millennial that likes Trump, because I'm like, oh, fuck you. I don't care what you think about my political opinion. I like Trump. Fuck you. But people who wave anarchy flags are retards. That's the way I look at it. This leftist anarchy attitude that's just, it's not punk. It's retarded. Punk is being who you are, being who you want, and telling everybody to go fuck themselves and railing against the man. Instead, you're railing against the people and telling everyone to think the way you think. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. You belong in a jail. You belong in deported, whatever the fuck. You just don't belong here. Get the fuck out. That's all I care about. This This is why people voted for a wall, because they're like, you guys don't fucking respect America. Get the fuck out. That's why it was pretty common. The immigration thing, they definitely... This wasn't some sort of thing that Donald Trump campaign came up off the seat of their ass. You know, they were very cold and calculated on... This was something that really resonated with voters. But back to the topic at hand, you are not American. You're just... These protesters, they're not Americans. They aren't. They're thugs. I don't know what the fuck to say. They have no sense of national pride because the only American flags that are at their protests are the ones being burnt. I mean, this is idiotic madness. This is why your republic is sick, America. You've had too many years of progressivism of you know, feel bad for all these bad things that America did, you know, and then you know, get bent over the ass by all the countries that still do those things, because you've left it in your history and they continue it every day. I can't get beyond that, but we really have to understand that these people are fucking brainwashed. They are literally brainwashed by powers that be, you know. Mr. Soros, yet another WikiLeaks drop. When do people just, you know, Google shit? Google the other side. I've Googled the other side. It sounds like rambling, incoherent nonsense from HuffPo and shit like that. It's just, oh god. God damn it. God fucking damn it. Oh. See, this is madness. This is fucking madness. I mean, how the fuck do you reason with somebody? Oh, well, our side won the election because we got more votes. More people agreed with our side. Your side lost. Fuck you, I'm gonna go kill you, and we're gonna make my side win. How do you reason with that? How do you reason with that? No. Peaceful transfer of power? Yeah, apparently that one went over their heads, you know, because their justification, Trump's racist, he's a big meanie, he's the big boy. What if I told you, I posted this on my Facebook, what if I told you, this is a serious question, what if I told you that, you're wrong? What if I told you that Trump isn't a racist? Trump isn't the things that the media has said about him? What if? Can you just consider that? Just consider that you're wrong. Just think about that. Because I do that every day. I try to contemplate all different politics. I, you know, grab sources from all different areas, and I look at them, no, I think I'm still right. No, I think I'm still right. No, I think I'm still right. But I hear them. I hear them out. You know, it's that Socrates method, you know, when it comes back to, you know, Socrates, Socrates. But, you know, it really is true. Is just think for a second. If you can't be open to new ideas, if you can't be open to, you know, the idea that, you know, you might be the wrong person in this argument, in this fight, then you're a moron. That's really what stupidity is thinking that you're always right and never hearing the other side. And that's what you guys are doing. You're saying, well, the other side won, and we're not hearing their arguments. We're gonna burn shit down. And the only response to that is fuck you. There's no other response to that. I'm a punk. If I can't reason with you, fuck you. Go to jail. What is there to say to that? Honestly, just think. I'm gonna smash up your car. I'm gonna get your asses because you white. Fuck you. Go to jail. Like, you just can't reason with that. There's no reasoning with those who just won't reason with you. You can't make a reasonable argument to those who won't listen. And let's be honest here, this is getting into very dangerous territory. It's one thing to, you know, stand in some sort of public place and protest the results of an election, a democratic election. It's one thing to do that, and it's another thing to, you know, have actual actors acting out on their own and rioting. You know, basically all it's going to take is one figurehead to come in and start speaking to the soul, as Napoleon speaks. You know, a man does not sacrifice his life for a halfpence a day. You have to speak to the soul. You know, essentially saying, how do you get soldiers to, you know, commit acts of violence? Well, you speak to their soul. You speak to them. You say, well, we're the right side. We're the progressives. We're, you know, Trump's a racist. That's our justification. Ends justify the means. And this reason alone is why democracy in America is in serious trouble.
In order to ensure the security and continuing stability, the Republic will be reorganized into the first galactic empire for a safe and secure society.
So this is how liberty dies. With thunderous applause.
You know, you have thousands of useful idiots under the control and manipulation of one serious, evil Sith Lord, basically. And I know I just laughed, but this isn't funny. This really isn't funny. Let's be completely clear. This is me being completely serious. I think I laughed because I can't believe this. I literally cannot believe this. This is beyond belief that people would throw away their democratic rights. Unreal. Unbelievable. And the problem is not that there's evil forces. The problem is that there's people who do not hold values. There's people who just do not hold the same values that people who are not out protesting the results of election or never will protest the results of an election hold. And I guess there's really only one question to ask these people. There's only one question for right or left, progressive or conservative, whoever, to ask these protesters and ask them this one question. Because the ultimate result of such a goal will take away everyone's ability to receive the election result they wanted to win. Because as we know, an attack on democracy is an attack on all. And just think how much pain and suffering it will take to get that democratic right back.